Good morning. I'm Ify, your go-to immigration lawyer, here to discuss a very important topic for any one of you going through abuse by a U.S. citizen relative and you filed a VAWA self-petition. This topic is very important because you want to know how long it's going to take for your VAWA self-petition to be approved. So join me, share this live with your friends. I see a lot of you joining in on TikTok already. Welcome in. We're live on Facebook, YouTube. Join in, and I'm going to pin my number in the chats so that you can quickly reach out to me if you need assistance with filing your VAWA self-petition or just getting your green card in general. But for any of you who has experienced abuse from a U.S. citizen spouse, they're threatening you about your immigration status and just constantly making you feel trapped and unable to fulfill your own dreams and goals for yourself, you can definitely file a VAWA self-petition. All right? So I'm going to see if I can go live on Instagram, because right now I am live on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. And I'm actually in the kitchen because mama's got to eat, and I have back-to-back calls today. You all are in between my consultations and my meetings. So you're with me today in the kitchen. Let's see. All right. Okay. What do we need? Coffee. I've just not had a chance to even drink some water today. But during this live, I think we can do it. I see some questions coming in. Hold on one second. Get my paper towel. On TikTok, hello, boss over everything. What if my U.S. citizen spouse is on Medicaid? Would that affect my green card application? It won't, because definitely they check the income and all of that, but just being on Medicaid is not enough reason to affect your green card. Thank you, Shandell. Oh, yeah, good to see you too. You're always here. Appreciate you. How have you been? Yeah, I just got some braids because it's summertime. For those of you on Facebook and YouTube, feel free to ask your questions in the comments as I go through my notes here on the timeline for VAWA self-petition. It's a very frequently asked question. A lot of people are scared to actually go through with their VAWA self-petition because, number one, they don't want the abusive spouse, to find out, right, what's going on. Or they think it's going to take even longer than the regular process, or they'll just rather tough it out. And so they don't want to go with the VAWA self-petition. But I believe after hearing this time frame and understanding what your options are in this process, knowing that you'll find your freedom, even though you're not getting your green card right away, you're going to find that freedom that you need from the abusive situation. All right? So we all know that with USCIS, and I'm still contemplating on this Instagram thing. We all know that when you're dealing with USCIS, right, they're very unpredictable. We don't know how long things can really take. But when we're talking about self-petitions, there are two steps to this. For one, you need to prove that you qualify as a self-petitioner, meaning that you're married to a U.S. citizen, or you were married to a U.S. citizen at one point, or you have another qualified U.S. relative that can help you essentially do this. So they, instead of helping you, right, they become abusive. So that's essentially how you prove that you qualify. And then when you prove that you qualify, the next step is actually adjusting your status and doing that process. So there's definitely two steps to it, and they don't approve them simultaneously like you would see in a concurrent filing with the I-130 and all that, they have to determine that you actually qualify for the self-petition first before moving to the I-485. So with that being said, you're looking at 2 different timelines, which could span anywhere from a year to 3 years. That's 37 months. I believe that's 3 years, right? Or 3.5. It is a very long wait. However, like I said, you're going to find your freedom within the first 3 months of filing, because you're going to get your work permit. You're going to be able to travel and leave that abuser. You don't have to continue being married. You can even file a divorce if you want to, and it's not going to affect your green card. All right? So before you get that approval, KSG, I'm doing good. Thank you for being here. Before you get that approval or a decision, keep in mind that your freedom is the most important thing here. The point of having a green card is to be able to live here, work here, travel freely. So you get all those things within a few months of actually filing. So keep that in mind when you are, as you're currently waiting for your VAWA self-petition. I have several clients who have been waiting since we filed in like 2021. The latest one from 2020 just got approved in January. So that was a full 37 months. The other ones are still in their 3-year wait time, okay? Sometimes you get an RFE. For the most part, you just get a prima facie decision. They keep on giving you like a prima facie every year or so. All right, I'm gonna get a spoon so I can actually make this coffee, because it's been a back-to-back morning since 9 a.m. consultations, and then now you. So ask your questions as I'm making my coffee. I'm going to answer you as we go on the live. Welcome in on Facebook and YouTube. TikTok, welcome in, share with your friends. Chioma says, can you help someone in Canada with asylum to come over to the US? You're in Canada, but you want to, what's going on? I'm not sure. Are you seeking asylum in the US or in Canada? Because I'm a US immigration attorney, right? And I help people in the USA. But if you're outside seeking asylum, you have to be in here to seek asylum. I'm not sure the dynamics. What's going on, Chioma? Tell me. I-130 case is taking longer than expected. What to do? KSG, thanks for your question. How long has it been since you filed? Let us know. Because there's a certain time you should expect to wait, right? So how long have you waited so far? Because if it hasn't been up to 12 months, you might not be able to take any action in terms of expedite or anything really, because they give you that 9, 12 months. I've seen people's stuff get approved way quicker, but it's not typical. Just gonna go with the instant coffee today, because that other coffee maker thing is gonna take a minute. Instant coffee. Let's see. This and this. And some hot water. Let's do it. Trying to reduce the sugar and the dairy, so you use non-dairy creamer for this. But I still add some other type of milk though, because I don't like black coffee. Anyway, you've waited for 11 months, KSG. That's within the time frame. So I think, maybe it might be longer than you expected, but if it's still within the time frame, I think everything is still going according to plan. Okay. Choma, you said okay, you want someone who is in Canada to come to the USA to seek asylum. They have to be here first and then we'll know when they're here, then I can represent them to see, but we'll have to determine if they actually qualify for the asylum status. All right. Pius, all right, I'm gonna pin my number for you in the comments. Can I do that? So that you can give me a call or text, and you can book a call that way. Thanks for sharing. Somebody just shared the live on TikTok. Thanks for sharing. All right. But yeah, those of you on YouTube and Facebook, you can see my number on the screen and also in the comments. So feel free to give me a call there. Let's definitely connect and speak. I've spoken to a bunch of you who watch me, so that's pretty cool. 919-925-2295. It's always so cool. What's the name of that lady from the other day? I hope you're watching today. What was her name again? The one from TikTok in, is it Missouri or Minnesota? Somewhere like that. 919-4225. And I was like, how do you find out about me? She was like, TikTok. I was like, girl, so happy. But anyway, I'm glad when you all contact me. So please do. I'm pinning this to the comments so you can call me to ask questions about filing your VAWA self-petition and all of that. Okay? All right. So now that you know the timeline, I'm going to switch gears here and talk about some of the requirements and criteria for a VAWA self-petition. Some people do not file, or they don't start the process because, number one, they don't know their option, right? And then number two, they are scared that the abuser is going to find out. So if you're married to a U.S. citizen or you have a U.S. citizen relative that has been abusive to you financially, emotionally, physically, there are other forms of abuse that you experience, that will be your eligibility criteria, right, to qualify, and just write your own statements, go see a therapist, and go before the USCIS and basically claim this, that something has happened to you and you need help with, you need to get your status, okay? Annie, I don't see your question, so ask your question again. I think some people just come on here and say that without asking any question, because I see that a lot. So ask a question and I'll help you with that. Okay? Well, yeah, making my coffee while I'm doing this live and answering y'all's questions, because I was about to, my sugar level was dropping, okay? And yeah, I think you'll like when I'm also in my kitchen, because I was live on TikTok last night, making dinner and answering questions as well. And a lot of you showed up for that. So follow me on social media, guys. Marriage Green Card Lawyer on most platforms, really, all of them. So you can know when I go live and share tips and answer questions. Okay? Pius, thanks for the follow. Gunners, good morning. It is morning, so I'm having my coffee. Cheers. Join me. Okay, I did not put my agave. It's so good though, but I don't want to taste any hint of coffee, okay? Even though it's coffee drink, right? That's how I drink my own. But yeah, agave and this sugar-free caramel stuff, pretty great to get you started for today. I don't even know how I did my first two consoles without the coffee, but sometimes I think it's not really to keep you up or anything, because I'm already awake. You just need some sugar, basically. Okay. Now, let's see about this one. Now, if you're, let's see, if you are going to file a VAWA self-petition, you need to keep in mind these three things to help you stay safe and get the freedom that you deserve. All right, number one is to seek legal counsel because you need a safe address to do this. The USCIS will not contact the abuser. They won't contact the U.S. citizen at all. But sometimes mail is going to be sent to your house. You need legal counsel to receive your mail on your behalf and help you with that process. All right? And then the next thing you need to do is to document everything, because your documentation is the only way you're going to prove that you have been abused. All right? So details, all the necessary details, every single day, write a journal about what's going on. You're not going to remember, because when it comes to being a victim of abuse, you're going to try to block everything. This is a natural response to abuse. You're going to block everything that has really happened. But if you write notes every day, that thing's going to be fresh, and you're going to finally get the freedom that you need when you present this evidence before the USCIS. Nnamdi, good morning. How are you? Congrats on your green card approval. Congrats. I saw you got it in the mail. You need to send me a video of that. I think I sent you an email. Check that out. I'm not seeing it, Annie. So if it's something inappropriate, TikTok will usually block it. So hope it's something that we can answer on this live. I'm here answering questions about getting your green card through family, especially with a VAWA self-petition for those who have been abused by their U.S. citizen relatives, whether it's a spouse, a parent, a child, and you qualify to actually self-petition. Definitely apply and know that it's going to take a while. Okay, it started off with the timeline. It does take a while, but within a few months of applying, you get your freedom. Even just the fact of seeking legal counsel and knowing your options gives a degree of freedom to a lot of the people that I talk to, because now they understand that they actually don't have to put up with this. The fear that they had of being deported, because sometimes the U.S. citizen relative will say things like, I'm going to report you to immigration. I'm like, okay, please call them. I beg, give us the number, because you think it's that easy to reach immigration and start being like, I'm deporting somebody. It's not. Okay, so nobody is going to deport you. You can still get your green card. It's all just tactics to mess with you emotionally. That's why it's emotional abuse. It's like a mental thing. Nobody's hitting you, so you might not think that you're being abused, but you are. Buddy Mania Fit, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. What time is it for you right now? Because I know you all are 3 hours ahead or behind. Yeah. So my clients in California, I serve clients all over the USA, guys. Distance is not even an issue. We have virtual services, and I have a great team that helps with putting together your case, doing everything that is required for you to actually get your green card and experience that true freedom in the US. Now, you all know that I be preaching on these lives. So I want to tell you that a green card is not the end of the whole thing, right? It's just one tool that helps you achieve a level of freedom to earn income and travel, come back in, just live a normal life. But if you don't have freedom within yourself, within your mind, you're still going to be trapped. And usually when you're in an emotionally abusive relationship, you're going to be trapped in your mind. So just having that green card, traps that's not the goal, okay? So don't sacrifice your mental freedom just so that you can get this physical paper that's still going to keep you trapped, because if it's a temporary green card, you're still going to need to do a removal of conditions, which you can't do if someone's abusive and so on and so forth. And you feel me? So get free up here, get free from an abuser, and then get your green card and go for all your dreams, everything you deserve. All right? Prioritize your safety, because it can really go left. Sometimes just a little push, you're gone. And then what was the point? Green card, no green card, you're dead. Okay? Some comments in this live were filtered to protect community experience. So if you're saying things that are not really on brand, you're going to get blocked. Okay? So stay on brand, stay respectful. I'm an immigration lawyer. I'm IFE, your go-to immigration lawyer. I'm in my kitchen today, going live in my kitchen, because it is what it is, all right? We're human beings, and I needed some coffee. So that's why we're here in the kitchen. Appreciate those of you who are joining, who joined, who shared, who support us. Today's really a short live because, like I said in the beginning, I am back-to-back today. You all have been calling me, booking my calendar. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I really, really appreciate it. Looking forward to giving out some solutions during these calls and helping people reunite with their families and so on. All right. How long will it take for my TPS fee waiver application to be approved? BIF2, I wish I knew the straight answer for that. But in immigration, it's all guesswork. We're guessing anywhere from a year, 2 years for most immigration processes, except naturalization, of course. If you're becoming a U.S. citizen, that one takes 3 months. That's the shortest processing there is, just because the criteria is different. If you've been paying your taxes, you've been a permanent resident for the amount of time, no crimes, nothing, you didn't travel, you're good. But other than that, for permanent residency, it's a whole different thing. Temporary protective status, if it's the Haitian one, that one it's been taking forever. Lots of people did the I-34As, still haven't heard anything. So there's really no straight answer to that, BIF2. And Annie, I never saw your question come through, so I hope that maybe next time I'll see it. But you can give me a call. I'll pin my number in the comments. Give me a call. Let's talk more outside of these lives. During these lives, we're really just freestyling, okay? This is not legal advice because it's a group setting. It is social media. I'm sure you all know that by now, okay? But if you didn't know, I'm IFE, USA immigration lawyer, and also a content creator here in Charlotte, in my kitchen, having some coffee. I want to talk to you. I want to help you. So reach out to me. Let's do the thing. All right. With that, I'm going to end today's live. It was wonderful to talk to you all for these few minutes. Hopefully you can catch me in another live. I think I do go live every Tuesday and Thursday though, but I think I'll be going live this evening as well on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok. It's IFE Esquire or the Marriage Green Card Lawyer. You'll see me there. Okay? And ask more questions. All right, last one I see here is about dates for employment. It says, does the end dates for the employment needs to be exact for N400? What if I can't remember? I think estimates are usually fine, and there's ways to track this stuff. If you've been employed somewhere, just ask the people to give you your employment records or something. But estimates are usually fine with addresses and things like that. If it's like January 10th, well, I don't know. I knew it was January, but I don't know exactly when, but the year, it might be okay. All right? Mardi, oh, thank you for joining. You have a question? All right, ask real quick because I gotta hop into my next call, which started a minute ago. But ask me real quick because I'm still here. And then, or you can send me a DM or just give me a call. Calls are better, guys. Give me a call. Someone on my team will get in touch with you and let you know if you're a good fit for our process. I think that was my cat. And then we can go from there. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Maradi says my I-765 is taking longer than expected, and the I-131 should be out in a week. Is that typical? When you say longer than expected, what does that mean? Because longer than expected to you doesn't mean that it is past the processing time. So how long has it been? Let me know. So as the case status is saying longer than expected, so then you need to do an expedite request or a service request so they can take some action. It's been saying that since March 22nd. So how long? When did you file? When did you file it? So I mean, you filed March 10th, and on March 22nd, it was saying it's taking longer than expected. That's unusual. That's unusual. It's too soon. I mean, usually work permits take a couple months to be done. Have you done your biometrics? I think all you can do is a service request online at this point, just to see what's going on. At my law firm, we offer monthly support services for those people who already filed without an attorney or just however you filed. If you need assistance with anything that pertains to your case, managing your case, talking to the USCIS on your behalf, just whatever that goes into all of that after the fact, reach out to us as well. We offer that type of service. All right. So let me go before these people just be like, what's up? It's been 3 minutes. I'm going to hop into that other call, but I hope to see you all again soon. See you on Thursday. Have a blessed rest of the week. All right. Bye-bye. Okay.